BBC Hooniverse.
You're watching the TGM production.
Hello, and welcome to a brand new film. Today, we're talking all things Doctor Who as usual, but more specifically, we're talking about Cybermats. Now, Cybermats are not what you're thinking if you're not too sure what one of them is. A Cybermat is an element, a sort of part of a Cyberman, right? And what they do is, in New Who, they run around and attack. In Classic Who, they just run. I don't think they were called, and I could be wrong on this, don't quote me on this. I don't think they were called Cybermats in Classic Who. I think Cybermat is a newer term for them. If you look them up on the Google, I don't think you'll find what you're looking for unless you type in the word Doctor Who, because I think a cyber mat must be I think cyber must mean computer. In other sentences, so it might be a mouse mat. But a cyber mat are one of those creatures that you go, oh, that's nice, but then the attack. I think the toy is brilliant. The New Who Cybermat toy, you could recreate that scene in a heartbeat because it's like that big. 3D, you go, and pretend you're Matt Smith. I think that the concept of a Cybermat toy is brilliant. I think the concept of a Cybermat is excellent because it reminds people of the Cybermen, but in a newer way. So it's like you get a new experience of the Cybermen. It's like having Davros and the Daleks, right? Or it might be having like a Supreme Dalek leader. So you've sort of just got like a newer aspect of a classic, well-loved, well-behaved, well-trained villain. I think the Cybermats are also good because they sort of represent what the current design is of the Cybermen. I think Cybermen-wise, I think Mondasian Cybermen is the best design. I saw an image out there of a Cyberman as a worm. I mean, I saw an image of Colin Baker as a worm, but like Colin Baker when he was a Sixth Doctor as a worm. I just think that's a cracking image. Yeah, dragging out, yeah, happy worm that's dressed up as Colin Baker, Tom Baker, and Sylvester McCoy, and all the others. But I think that a Cybermat being a offshoot of a Cyberman, like I've said, sort of helps to branch out where the story can go and helps it branch out what elements you can tell within these stories. So, on that note, as we draw close to this part, because in part 2 of the Cybermats, we will fish out the toy and I will demonstrate and I'll sort of explain further how the dimensions of the toy works. This part was sort of setting it up and going, okay, and sort of like developing it. Part 2 is showcasing, demonstrating and articulating further on the matter. Hopefully I can find my Cybermat toy. I don't think it'll be that hard to find. But who knows? Will it attack me? Will it not? Only time will tell. Well, less than 24 hours now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been short due to the fact that I believe that when I was coming up with this idea, I thought, right, stand alone, no more two-parters, because I do two-parters quite too often. But I do two-parters more often because when I'm talking, I'm thinking, Yeah, right. I think I'm alright now. I think I'm finished talking. Then I realised I go, oh, I could have said this, and this. So then I decide to produce the second half. Not always planned beforehand, but right now it is planned because I want to talk more about Cybermats. I want to talk about more about why I think they are the most perfect of the villain toys and why it's remote. I think it's like you press the button, it goes by itself because it was on wheels. The Daleks K9 toy wise had remote controls, so nothing entirely new or nothing entirely different all at the same time. So without further ado, thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel